So hi guys, this is Nithilan Dhandapani and welcome to our channel. This is the second video on this channel after a very long time. The reason is I'm not very comfortable in speaking in English, so if at all I stammer a bit or I make any grammatical mistakes, please bear with me. I learn in time. So today in today's topic we are going to see what is spirituality is all about. I'm not going to talk anything about religion because religion and spirituality are not one and the same. So I'm going to give you three basic principles on how to understand or even how to travel towards the path of spirituality. Religion gives you the concepts, or religion gives you the rules and regulations, principles and practices. It forms a cult, it forms a group, makes you believe on lots of concepts. Even though you don't believe, it will force you to believe. So that is what religion is all about. There is one god or one person that you're going to follow. That particular lifestyle is never going to give you an eternal peace or enlightenment or anything of that sort. Only the path of spirituality can give you the eternal bliss, that give you the enlightenment. It can stop the birth and death cycle. So we should understand what is spirituality and how we shall take the path of spirituality. There are three basic principles, path or principles or anything, any philosophies or any name that you can name that. So basic three thing, we shall start with the first thing, which is called as bhakti in Tamil. In Sanskritam it is called as Dvaidam. In English it is called as duality. There is God and there is me. If you feel bad on calling an energy as a god, call it as an energy, because there are lots of science buff. So call it as an energy. If there are people who are very religious, call it as a god. So there is something which is considered as higher to our level or state of level. Something that is a higher energy or a higher power. Call it in any name that you want. Even call it in your own name. That is not an issue. So there is something considered as a higher level. There is that and there is me. There is that camera and there is me. There is you and there is me. There are two things that are available, which in this physical space, even in the eternal space, because we consider God or a higher level in the eternal space, and we are in this physical phase. What we tend to do in bhakti, in Dvaidam or in duality concept, we keep on praying, oh Lord, please save me. That is the concept, right? There is that higher level, and that higher level is going to bless me with everything. That is the path that we are going to start. But even then, even in the bhakti, even in the duality, even in the concept of Dvaidam, it is said that if you tend to walk in this path, complete devotion, complete surrender to that particular energy, you will become one with the energy. You cannot become that energy, but you will become one with the energy. So there is that always, and there is you always. You can put yourself into the level of that particular energy. You cannot become one, but you can put yourself into that level, which means you can attain an eternal bliss. So there is always that energy and there is always you. You can be stayed on the same level, but you cannot become one. This concept is called as bhakti or Dvaidam or duality. Now after following this, a very few number of people tend to ask questions. See, you say that that particular energy has created me, right? That particular energy has created me. If that particular energy has created me, I should be one with that particular energy, right? I am a form of that particular energy. How can you still say that I could only align myself into that level and I cannot become that? That is a contradicting term, right? If I am that, then I myself am the same concept of that, right? So if I understood that, I can become one with that, right? This question drives to the second part. Now we have stepped into a higher level, which comes to the concept of Attvidam in Tamil, Advaidam in Sanskritam, and singularity in the concept of English. Meaning that there is that energy, and I am form of that energy, like the sun and the earth and all the planets have come out of that sun. Even though it has been transformed, that the properties of that sun is still inside inside the concept of earth. So earth cannot understand itself. It is an non-living thing. But as a human being, we have come away from that energy, but still we have that particular energy residing inside us. Only we have to understand that I myself are the same energy that has created me. So that particular energy which has created me and myself are one and the same. If I understood this concept, I can go and merge myself into that particular energy. I can become one, meaning that I am God, which the Aghoris tend to say, right? Aham Brahmasmi. Aham means inside. Brahmam means the concept of singularity, the concept of God, everything. That higher level. Aham Brahmasmi. That particular energy is within me, meaning that I am Brahman. I am that God. So I am God. That is called as Aham Brahmasmi. That concept is called as Advaita. Now, once again, you should ask a question. If you say that I am that particular energy, I should be able to understand that, right? Why am I not able to understand that? If every living and non-living thing has been created from that higher level of energy, I should be able to feel myself into every living and non-living thing. I should be able to understand that everything is within me and I am within everything. Why am I not able to understand that? Now we are going into another upper level, which comes to a concept called as Vashishtadvaitam, the Advaitam concept, which is advocated by the saint Vashishtar, which is called as Vashishtadvaitam. The only reason why you are not able to understand that you are God is because of Maya. Maya means illusion. Maya in Sanskritam, Mayai in Tamil, illusion in English. So this Maya is the only concept that is protecting you, or even rather than saying protecting, it is standing as a barrier to understand between that you are God, but this Maya is creating an illusion, saying that you are this human being and there is that human being. You are two separate entities. You are not actually one. This Maya is creating all these concepts. If at all we try to talk what is Maya and everything, it will drag the concept into a very deep path. So we'll see that in some other day. The concept what is hurdling us to move towards the path of Advaitam. The hurdle that is keeping us away from the understanding concept of I am God is Maya. This Maya has created an illusion. You tend to believe that you are a separate entity and the entire world is another separate entity. This is the only reason that is creating. So, eradicate Maya within yourself. Try to understand, try to practice the concept, try to understand, feel and practice the concept that you are not a separate entity. Every living and non-living thing is within you and you are everything that you see and feel. So you will become one with that concept. How to do this? And Vashishtar also explains that how to do this. Completely go to a state of mind where there is no thought. Kill all your thoughts. Be simple. Be silent. That is the only concept. Kill everything. Kill every thought that comes into your mind. This is the only way. And practice it. It is not going to happen in one day or one night. Keep practicing. Understand the concept. Ask questions yourself. Is this particular thing related to me? How myself am different from that thing? If that is a living and non-living thing that has been created with the concept of sand, air or fire and everything, all the Panchabhutams, I am also the same concept which has been created by all the 5 elements, right? So how come I am very much different towards it? So keep on questioning, self-inquiry. How I am going to relate myself? So as I said, the concept of Maya is completely different and the concept of self-inquiry is completely different. We'll see on separate topics. So once you keep on asking questions, once you start to understand the concept that everything is Maya, and stop your thought process completely, become to a nil state, create a void within yourself. You're not going to think of anything. You're just simply there. You're existing. That is all. You're doing nothing. You're just existing in the ether, existing in the space. That is all. So be an observer. Just observe. Do not feel, do not think, don't do anything. Just observe. come to that particular state of mind, practice it. We can do that, practice it. Once we have come to that particular state of mind, we'll understand that everything that is being created with the higher being is all one and the same. So I am that higher being, I am one with everything that exists and non-exists, both living and non-living, that I see, that I perceive, that I feel, that I do, that I not do, everything is within me, and I am that. So I am both existing and non-existing at the same time. That is the level of understanding we could come, feel, and we could even become that sort of understanding once we have practiced and perfected the art of not thinking. Just be still. Be still. Sollare summa iru. Just be still. Don't think. Don't talk anything. Just be still. You are existing. That is all. So once we understood that this concept, which is very much advocated by Vashishtar in his concept of Vashishtadvaidam, Maya, the illusion, is completely been eradicated. Once Maya has been completely eradicated, we have become with that particular concept called as Brahma. Brahmam means the concept. It cannot be explained. As I said, it is both in the state of existence and non-existence at the same time. That is the particular. It cannot be expressed on words, but it can only be felt. How can it be felt? Just be still. You become an existence. You be still. You don't think of anything. Kill all your thoughts. Just be still. This is the concept of spirituality. Only when you can attain that particular state of mind, you can become or feel the actual bliss. That is what is called as heaven. So heaven on earth, this is called as heaven on earth. Hell on earth, the amount of thinking that you are going to put yourself into, that is hell on earth. The amount of non-thinking that you put yourself onto, that is called as heaven on earth. This is what spirituality is all about. Is it any tough? You are thinking, stop thinking, because everything is being induced by yourself. So you yourself are going to stop thinking. That is what spirituality is all about. Stop thinking, you can be at eternal bliss, eternal peace. That is what spirituality is all about. If you have any doubts, please post in the comments, or any comments that you wish to say, because I try to improve myself. I can explain myself very well in the my mother tongue, that is Tamil, but in English, yes, I stammer a bit, but still I think that I've conveyed my point. So you can do express whatever that you feel in the comment below. We'll try to post regular videos hereafter. Let's see. So until we meet next time. So this is Nithilan Dhandapani signing off.